Mantra Corner. I always believe that the problems and challenges which we face in our life should not stop us from doing what we want, but we should be using these challenges and problems as stepping stones or, in fact, guidelines to help us perform better and to think better. We all were looking forward to a very promising year 2020, but the year shocked us all with so many disasters, so many tragic deaths. For many, it became a complete stop, and for many, a complete turn. But it also granted us all some amazing realizations. It taught us that as a global community, how important it was to nurture and care for each other. It taught us indeed to be more human. It brought many families and friends more closer, and it taught us to empathize rather than just to sympathize. It made us realize that personal hygiene is very, very important for a healthy nation. We understood how important it is to be grateful for each small thing in our life, cause they were never so small the way it seemed to be. We learned the valuable lesson of unity, and a COVID phase had to teach us health is indeed wealth. Till now, we thought it's okay not to take care. The COVID phase for sure gave us a lot of heart wrenching moments, but it definitely made us realize that each new day gives us beautiful moments and we need to make the best out of it. Future is definitely uncertain.
Hey guys, hope you guys are doing good during this pandemic time. So, one of the things that I realized during this pandemic time was to cherish the moment. And what I mean by that is, so right now I'm in a different country pursuing my studies away from my parents, right? So, there were moments or there were times where I thought, oh, I can cherish this when I go back. But now I'm wondering whether I can cherish it or not. So I would definitely say cherish or live in the present moment because you never really know what's going to happen next. So that's one thing that I realized. And one other thing that I realized was mainly is if you really need something, let it be something big, like a dream job, or something small, to buy a shoe, a fancy shoe for you, right? You are the one who decides whether you really want it or not. And what I mean by that is there are some things where we wish that we had it, but we really don't give that much of an effort. So I would say make sure that you really, really want it. Because during this time I used to be like health conscious. I used to think about fitness, but I used to not really give much of an effort. But now I realized that no matter even in the gyms or all the places are closed, if I really want something, I'm the one who should be putting the effort. And because of that, I could see some results. So I would say definitely know what you really want. So that's it, and hope you guys having a good time. Take care.
Hi everyone, my name is Divina and today I'm going to tell you what the COVID phase has taught me. COVID phase has taught me many things, but I am going to tell three. First, I started doing origami. It is a lot of fun. Second, shading. Shading might take a little time, but it gives you a lot of entertainment. Third, I started drawing cartoon characters such as Chota Bheem, Barbie, etc. Above all, I have a lot of time to spend with my beautiful family. God's been kind. Thank you.
So, something that the COVID phase taught me, or what I learned from it, is how, sometimes countries are perceived as being independent of each other, but seeing how this virus spread so quickly and spread so fast everywhere and became a pandemic. And also seeing each nation's efforts to help each other, for example, by giving each other medical supplies and such, kind of shows how we really are a global community in a sense, and we all are united. Also, something that the COVID phase personally taught me, like being quarantined with my family, just kind of taught me to not to take things for granted, and it also did, in a way, strengthen my relationship with my family, and also I've realized just to harbor connections with everyone, because we really do only live once.
Hello everybody, my name is Anne and I'm a student at Middlesex University, Dubai, studying psychology. During lockdown, we often feel lonely and bored, but instead, it made me very creative. I started my own YouTube channel, joined Instagram, wrote on my blog, tried cooking a variety of dishes such as dynamite chicken, which came out really well. The most fascinating thing that I realized I could do is that I can actually paint faces of real people. And I even taught my grandmother how to play the piano over WhatsApp. I think I spent my lockdown well. What about you? Did you?
My name is Aaron Reggie and I am a grade 12 student. I study at the Sharjah Indian School Boys Branch, Juwaisa. So far I had only positive realizations and I have learned new lessons. Okay, so at this point of time, I'm sure most of us have gone through different challenges, and moreover, I find that we all have learned a new lesson from those challenges. So I'm gonna share with you the lessons that I have learned at this point of time. So first one is loving the process. We all set goals in our lives. These goals are just our direction to which we are being guided to. So if we have to achieve those goals, we are supposed to love the process in which we are working towards to. Second one is that this is the realization which most of us have had during this pandemic, is that we all are just a speck of dust in this universe. Yes, we all are just a speck of, that means that our problems are very, very small when we compare it with people out there. Okay, my mom, she is a physiotherapist and she works at the Al Zahra Hospital, Sharjah. So I hear news every day, like what all happened, what all different types of people whom she have treated. So this actually made me think, okay, is my problem a big thing? Comparatively, it's very small, and most of our problems are very, very small. Yes, that is the second realization that I had. Sorry, that is, we all are just a speck of dust in this universe. Thank you.
Hey all, I'm Hannah Shine, and we both are in year 7 at Judge School. So we've been doing e-learning for the past 3 months now, Do we like it? Initially when we started off, it was really thrilling because we're staying at home. But as the days passed, we realized that it can get a little bit dull because we weren't doing the activities that we were doing before. So we decided to make this time as useful and interesting as possible. And we also realized that we are taking a lot of things for granted, like going to school or going to a mall. All this was really easy, but not anymore. So firstly, now we know that school is possible remotely, e-learning. We can connect with our friends through online, although that's not what we prefer. And thirdly is we get more time to spend with our family. It is really, really important to talk to each another and spend more time with our family. Now that we're home, we get to eat lunch and dinner with our family. We get to go out for a walk and sometimes even go cycling. We got creative and we have our own YouTube channel now. We dance and do a lot of other stuff, so we finally made our YouTube channel. So this is also so we can reach out to other people. We used our dad's help for setting this channel up for us, and our channel is the Shine Twins. So we would love it if you could like, share and subscribe. We learned to stay positive during these tough times, and now we understand that change is the only constant of life. Thank you all. Bye.
As every normal parents, even we had our own plans for the year 2020. We were taken aback by surprise when the pandemic hit us. Initially, it was a chaos since we didn't know how we were going to deal with it. All the new terms such as work from home, e-learning, online courses were all new for us. Even though we have lived in this part of the world for quite some time, all these terms were very new for us. But slowly and gradually, we realized that we have to face it, and we have to face it as a family. We are more than happy to say that it has been a blessing in disguise for us, because we were able to grow much more better than the previous days as a family, and more importantly as individuals.
Like any other family, we had our own disagreements, frustrations, also loss in business and salary cuts. But we realized that no matter what, we will face it together. We do miss our outings with the family and friends, but soon we hope to meet them.
Stay happy, stay safe.
This phase is definitely a phase full of realizations. And to me, it is definitely a phase which has taught me much more about myself, about my family, and it has made me understand that it's very important to live in the present rather than getting anxious about the future. Keep the hope, keep faith, and also try to be more stronger than you were yesterday. Every tough phase will pass, but we need to be more tougher than our problems. God bless you.